Hi, it's Joanne again. I'm going to do story time again from my house with Keepy and Sammy. Today's book is called Molly the Pony, and this is a true story. It's by Pam Castor. Hurricane. All day long, cars and trucks left the neighborhood. Inside the cars were families and their pets. Trucks pulled trailers filled with horses. By nighttime, everyone was gone except a small pony inside a barn. Molly stood in the barn alone. She waited for someone to put her in a trailer and take her away, but no one did. In the morning, when the sun should have shone, the sky got dark instead. The wind came. It roared through the trees and over the roof. A huge tree fell on the farm. Then the rain came. It rained so hard and so fast that water started coming inside the barn. Molly found a dry place in her stall. All day long she stood there and waited for someone to take her away from the barn. Finally, the wind and rain stopped. Sunlight returned, but no one came to take Molly away from the barn. Molly found hay to nibble and small puddles of water to drink while she waited. One morning, she heard voices. "There's a pony trapped in here." "Are you sure? It's been 2 weeks since Hurricane Katrina." "The door is blocked by a tree. We'll have to cut a hole in the side of the barn to get her out." Soon Molly was standing in the sunshine. "It's good your owners left hay in your stall. I'm sure they thought that they would be gone only a few days. No one expected the hurricane to cause so much damage." A man led Molly into a trailer. He fastened a strong divider beside her to keep her safe. The trailer took her away from the barn. When the trailer stopped, a lady led Molly into a small pasture. "You can stay here on Miss Kay's farm until your owners come to get you," she said. A new home. Every day for 3 months, Miss Kay and her helpers fed and groomed Molly. Her coat got shiny and smooth. One day, Miss Kay said, "Molly, this is your home now. Your owners said you can live here with your new farm friends and me." There were ponies, horses, dogs, and cats on Miss Kay's farm. In the middle of the day, Molly liked to find a sunny spot in the pasture where she could nap. One chilly winter afternoon, while the sun warmed her back, Molly lowered her head and closed her eyes. Suddenly, without any warning, a large dog ran into the pasture and bit her. Molly fell and kicked the dog as hard as she could, but she could not make it go away. When Miss Kay saw what was happening, she chased the dog out of the pasture. One of Molly's front legs had a very deep bite. She could not stand on it. Miss Kay cleaned and bandaged the leg, but it didn't get any better. She called veterinarians for advice about Molly's leg. They talked about the best way to help Molly. It's very hard for a pony to live long with only one healthy front leg. The healthy leg must support more weight. Supporting more weight usually injures the healthy leg. At first, the veterinarians thought they could not do anything to help Molly. Then they watched her closely for a few days. They were happy to see that she rested her healthy front leg by shifting her weight onto her back legs. "Molly is a smart pony with a great attitude," said one veterinarian. "I think she could learn to walk with a prosthetic limb. She knows how to take care of herself." The veterinarians decided it would be best for Molly to go to the animal hospital at nearby Louisiana State University for special surgery. They amputated the injured leg below the knee and attached a stiff white cast. Molly stayed at the animal hospital for 4 days. Then Miss Kay took her home. A month later, the cast was replaced with a metal leg. Molly's prosthetic limb was silver and black with a round rubber hoof on the end. There was a smiley face on the bottom of the rubber hoof. At first, it was hard for Molly to walk on her new leg. She bumped into Miss Kay when they walked side by side. But the more she practiced, the better she got. Soon she could walk and trot wherever she wanted. Molly's farm friends were curious about her prosthetic limb. After they touched it with their noses, they knew Molly was the same friend she had always been. She still liked to walk across the pasture with the other ponies and munch fresh hay. Whenever Molly went on the farm, she left a trail of hoof prints and smiley faces. Molly's mission. Several months after her surgery, Molly visited a children's hospital. The children smiled when they saw her. Later, Molly visited a retirement home. The older people smiled when they saw her. Molly had found a special mission, making new friends. To get ready for a visit, Molly stands quietly while Miss Kay trims the whiskers off her face so she will look neat and tidy. To protect her healthy front leg, Molly wears an elastic wrap. After she is groomed and trimmed, she hops into the trailer and takes a short ride. Molly wears a mask to keep dust out of her eyes. She can see everything around her through the mask. When she arrives, Molly unloads from the trailer, ready to make new friends. Some of Molly's new friends like to brush her and play with her mane. Some touch her metal leg. They let Molly sniff them. They like to stand quietly next to her. At the end of her visit, Molly loads into the trailer and Miss Kay takes her home for a supper of oats and hay. Wherever Molly goes, she leaves a trail of hoof prints and smiling faces. I hope you liked that story. Wish you well. See you soon.